Hmm. From chaos comes order. From mother comes son. Are you a motherfucker or a son of a gun? What's dead has already been done. It's the year 2020. Who got vision? I'm wondering, I'm looking around like, damn, what's going on? Seems like some people are actually graduating, regardless of your zodiac sign and things of that nature. It's not all about that. And at the same time, I'm noticing a lot of people are being dumbed down and lost. It reminds me of like April Fool's Day. How when they changed the calendar, they called everybody fools who still celebrated the New Year on April 1st. I'm a fucking fool. That's just me in general, like shit. From Chicago. I'm a wild boy, you know what I'm saying? Born to be wild, born lit. I jumped out the toilet like I'm that shit. And from chaos comes order. From mother comes son. I wonder how Earth looks at the sun. And I wonder how the sun looks at Earth. But in between the sun and Earth, you got Mercury and Venus. That's very significant. So if the father is the sun, and the mother is the moon, let's think about that for a second. And then you have stars. So you would say the sun is the father, the moon is the mother, and the stars are the children. Time, everybody have chakras, and everybody have that light in the center of their head, or their mind, or their temple. The same way the sun is the center of the circle. You have these other planets that seem like they act as chakras. Yet we call these planets different things because they represent different things. Like the gods, Jesus, Jupiter, Satan, Saturn, Hermes, Mercury. So I'm noticing how everything relates and connecting the dots. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder who or what you are. So I was thinking about, women, females, and the mother. And I noticed a lot of females went with that the black woman is God theory. I don't know, I'm confused and all that type of thing. But I can understand where it comes from in a way and how you could, relate to that. The black woman is God. It sounds very good. It sounds nice. It sounds uplifting. Okay, but let's think about this. The earth is the mother, right? Okay. if the earth is the mother, then a woman should be a clear representation of the mother, who is nature. And if mother is earth, then who is father? Maybe that would be time. So to a son, when he looks up at his mother, she would be God. You know? And it makes very perfectly good sense. Why? Because you came from her gateway. So she deserves all the respect, all the love, all the gratitude, all the appreciation you can give. Because that's your mother, whether you're the son or the daughter. But if you're the daughter, it's probably a lot harder on you. It's probably a lot harder for a female to look at a different version of herself and see all the negative plus positives. Or she ignores it and let the child grow up to, be their own, which is fine. But if you know more, you do more. If you know better, you do better. So a son looks at his mother as a goddess off the rip, as God, as the one, the only, unless he has a father as well. If you have a father and a mother, there's balance. Without the two, the balance is corrupted. The mother has to act as the mother and the father. And the son gets confused. The daughter gets confused. Why? Because the mother is there to nurture, not to discipline. Although she can discipline you. But usually it's in a respectful, loving way, to the point where you just feel bad about your damn self. You just feel like a piece of shit sometimes when your mom looks at you a certain way. Depending on the type of person you are, if you have morals and, you respect where you come from, your roots. If not, if you don't respect the roots of your trees, then leave. Fuck boy. I don't understand a man that don't respect his mother, or his grandmother, or his great-grandmother. If you listen to the names in the title, it speaks for itself. So, the thing is that the women in this world are unappreciated. More specifically, black women are less appreciated and shitted on and treated a certain way, also manipulated. Why? Because they're very precious. More precious than gold, gems, stone, any metal. So there's a game being played, and our women is being manipulated. And speaking of women of color, you can say melanated beings or females. You could say, women of color. But it's really not about the skin color or complexion at this time. It's about the mind frame. It's about the combinations of your DNA. Every black woman doesn't necessarily look black, and every white woman, or every woman that you consider white, might not be white. She might just have a little bit of black in it and fuck your whole head up, So the woman plays a very powerful role. Sometimes they don't understand that and they abuse their power. Some women are naturally strong and gifted, but fall into their curse. And they use their ego. So there you go. You got a strong woman who don't want to hear shit from nobody. She wants shit done her way. So what kind of man can she be with? A follower. So you got this female goddess being that's been fucked up and mistreated for so long that when she finally come across a nice guy or a good guy or a guy that deserves to be treated a certain way or a man that deserves to be treated a certain way as a king or a god, generator, operator, destroyer, she mistreats him. And what happens? She makes him a fucking follower. And that man falls victim to her power of persuasion. And he becomes lost in the sauce. You know? That wop. And if you ain't got guap for a bad bitch, you get snow wop. Huh? Shit's fucked up. Where's the love? There's plenty of beef. You could have a Whopper made your way. Shit. There's plenty of fish in the sea, my G. Shit. Some of these females done got it fucked up. I ain't want to bash on the female, but sometimes things are taken for granted. The man plays a very important role. If you look at certain things like Leo, this symbol kind of looks like a damn sperm cell, like a sperm cell. So, and then after that comes the Virgin, which is Virgo. And then after that comes the Libra, which is the scales. Scales kind of look like ovaries maybe, but at the same time, the scales is the balance. But it's just significant to certain things to me, like, a man plants things. So the sun actually plants things on earth. So if a man plants a seed in the dirt, or let's just say, if a man plants a seed in earth and he has his garden, and he's working his garden without even using a hoe. The man just planted seeds with his hands. He took his time. He planted it right with care and love. So when the tree grows from the earth, or the plant or the flower blooms out of the ground or out of the concrete, who does the tree, the plant, or the flower belongs to? Earth or the man that planted it? Or does it belong to both? But regardless, if that man's leave or stays, the plant, the tree, the flower, it remains with earth. And the man continues to walk around and plant more seeds or do whatever he does. But if that man does not stay and take care of his tree, plant, or flower, or his garden, then whose loss is that when you miss out on the blooming of that beautiful flower? So cool.